Welcome back. In this lecture, we will discuss unit step function or Heaviside function. It's a transform, second shifting theorem, and it's a use in solving initial value problems. We can see the actual power of Laplace transform technique in solving initial value problem, and it's a superiority over classical approach through two main functions called unit step function and Dirac delta function. Here are some main points about unit step function. Unit step function or Heaviside function is a discontinuous function named after Oliver Heaviside, whose values are 0 and 1. It is denoted by ut minus a and is defined as ut minus a equal to 0 if t less than a, 1 if t greater than a, for all a greater or equal to 0. Ut minus a is acting like a switch which is in off mode for t less than a and in on mode for t greater than a. The Laplace transform of unit step function L of ut minus a equal to e raised to minus as by s, where s greater than 0. The difference of two unit step functions ut minus a minus ut minus b has output 1 in the interval ab and 0 elsewhere if b greater than a. Shifted function or translated function. F t minus a into ut minus a equal to 0 if t less than a and f of t minus a if t greater than a. Second shifting theorem or t shifting. If L of t is equal to Fs, then L of f t minus a into ut minus a is equal to e raised to minus as into Fs. Or the inverse transform of e raised to minus as Fs equal to f t minus a into ut minus a. An important result. Laplace transform of f t into ut minus a equal to e raised to minus as into L of f of t plus a. So the definition of unit step function ut minus is equal to 0 if t less than a, 1 if t greater than a. So at the starting we set a is equal to 0 and see the graph of the unit step function. Suppose we are changing this. The unit step function changes to ut minus 4 different a values and the function is translating to the right side. When a is equal to 0, we have u of t minus 0 or u of t, and simply it is the constant function 1 for t greater than 0. Consider another unit step function ut minus b defined by 0 for if t less than b and 1 if t greater than b. Suppose we are changing this. So the unit step function has the value 0 for t less than 3 and 1 for t greater than 3. Next we take the difference of two unit step functions ut minus a and ut minus b where this value of b is greater than a. See, this is the definition ut minus a minus ut minus b that is equal to 0 if t less than a, 1 if a less than t less than b, 0 if t greater than b. That means here value of a is less than that of b. So when t less than a, the first function has the value 0 and the second function also has the value 0. So the difference has the value 0. When a less than t less than b, the first function has the value 1 and the second function has the value 0. So 1 minus 0, that is 1. And for t greater than b, ut minus a, the first function has the value 1 and the second function also has the value 1. So the difference is 1 minus 1, that is 0. Now we can see the graph of this difference unit step function. Consider the difference of two unit step functions ut minus a minus ut minus b whenever a is equal to 1 and b is equal to 3, that is ut minus 1 minus ut minus 3. See, this function is defined only in the range 1 to 3 and it has the output value 1, elsewhere value 0. If I am changing this a to 2, then the difference function has the value 1 in the interval 2 to 3 and elsewhere 0. Suppose we are changing this for any value of a and b with the b greater than 3, we can see how the graph changes. See the visualization of second shifting theorem for the function f t is equal to 2 sin t. So this is the function f t is equal to 2 sin t. and this is u t minus 1. Whenever a is equal to 1, this is u t minus 1, and this u t minus 1 has the output 0 for t less than 1 and equal to 1 for t greater than 1. Now see the multiplication effect ft into ut minus 1. If you multiply ft with ut minus 1, the function changes like this. That means the product ft into ut minus 1 clips the portion below or to the left of t is equal to 1. That means that is equal to 0, and the function has output after that t is equal to 1. And if we changes this, so this is the graph of ft into ut minus a. Now for explaining second shifting theorem, again we are considering the function ft is equal to 2 sin t and its translation ft minus a is equal to 2 sin t minus a. The translated function is given by, so this is the translated function. So this is ft and that ft translated a unit to the right. So this will be the graph of ft together with the ft minus a. Next we are applying the second shifting theorem. Then what is ft minus a into ut minus a? The ft minus a into ut minus a will be 0 if t less than a, and ft minus a if t greater than a. That means this product ft minus a into ut minus a switch off the portion of the graph below t is equal to a, and after that it has the value ft minus a. See this blue curve. That means that blue curve or ft minus a into ut minus a has the value 0 to the left of t is equal to a, and has the value ft minus a after t is equal to a. So if we changes this parameter, we can see how ft minus a into ut minus a works. For all t less than a, the output is 0, and the function starting after t is equal to a. That is first problem, find the Laplace transform of t minus 1 square into ut minus 1. For solving this problem, we will consider the second shifting theorem, that is Laplace transform of ft minus 1, ft minus a into ut minus a is equal to e raised to minus as into capital Fs, where this capital Fs is the transform of the function ft. And here what is ft? Here ft is equal to t square, and this function is shifted 1 unit to the right, and ut minus a where a is equal to 1. So this is equal to Laplace transform of t minus 1 square into ut minus 1 according to second shifting theorem. This is equal to e raised to minus as, that is e raised to minus s into transform of the function t square. Is equal to e raised to minus s into transform of t square is by standard result. This is 2 factorial divided by s cube. So this is 2 e raised to minus s divided by s cube. For the second problem, find the Laplace transform of t square into ut minus 2. We will apply the standard result. Laplace transform of ft into ut minus a is equal to e raised to minus as into Laplace transform of ft plus a. Here the function is t square, so that is ft is equal to t square and a is equal to 2. Using this result, Laplace transform of t square into ut minus 2 is equal to e raised to minus as, that is e raised to minus 2s into Laplace transform of f of t plus 2 is equal to e raised to minus 2s into Laplace transform of f of t plus 2. Here f t is equal to t square, so this f of t plus 2 is t plus 2 the whole square equals e raised to minus 2s into Laplace transform of expanding this t plus 2 the whole square. We have a t square plus 4t plus 4. This is equal to e raised to minus 2s into, applying linearity, Laplace transform of t square plus 4 into Laplace transform of t plus 4 into Laplace transform of 1 equal to e raised to minus 2s into And what is L of t square? L of t square is equal to 2 factorial divided by s cube plus 4 into L of t is equal to 1 by s square plus 4 into L of 1 is 1 by s. And we can simplify this expression by taking LCM as s cube. So this is equal to e raised to minus 2s divided by s cube into 2 plus 4s plus 4s square. Again, find the Laplace transform of e raised to minus t cos 2t into u t minus pi. We can apply the same result. Laplace transform of ft into u t minus a is equal to e raised to minus as into Laplace transform of ft plus a. And here what is ft? Here our ft is equal to the product function e raised to minus t into cos 2t. And here the rho of a is equal to pi. So by that standard result we have this Laplace transform is equal to e raised to minus as, that is e raised to minus pi s into Laplace transform of f of t plus pi is equal to e raised to minus pi s into Laplace transform of changing every t by t plus pi, that is e raised to minus of t plus pi cos 2t plus 2 pi is equal to e raised to minus pi s into Laplace transform of e raised to minus t into e raised to minus pi, and what is cos 2 pi plus theta? Cos 2 pi plus theta is cos theta, so this is cos t equal to, we can remove this e raised to minus pi outside, that is e raised to minus pi s into e raised to minus pi into Laplace transform of e raised to minus t cos t. For evaluating this Laplace transform, we can apply first shifting theorem. So according to first shifting theorem, this answer will be e raised to this is, we can take minus pi outside, minus pi into s plus 1 into, according to first shifting theorem, this answer will be for cos 2t, the Laplace transform is s by s square plus a square, and every s is shifted to s plus 1. So this is s plus 1 divided by s plus 1 square plus 4. So this is the required Laplace transform. So my piecewise function f t is equal to sin t for 0 less than or equal to t less than pi by 4 and sin t plus cos t minus pi by 4 t greater than pi by 4. We can rewrite this expression as, say the sin t is a common factor for every value of t from 0 to infinity. So we can split this as sin t plus the piecewise function 0 for 0 less than or equal to t less than pi by 4 and cos t minus pi by 4 for t greater than pi by 4. Again we can simplify that expression, and what is this piecewise function? It is 0 for 0 to pi by 4 and it has the value cos t minus pi by 4 after pi by 4. So we can combine with the unit step function. This is equivalent to the shifted function cos t minus pi by 4 into u t minus pi by 4. Therefore, the Laplace transform L of f t is equal to L of is equal to Laplace transform of sin t plus Laplace transform of the shifted function cos t minus pi by 4 into u t minus pi by 4. So this is equal to Laplace transform of sin t, that is 1 by s square plus 1. So using second shifting theorem, Laplace transform of cos t minus pi by 4 into u t minus pi by 4 becomes e raised to minus as, e raised equal to pi by 4, that is e raised to minus pi s by 4 into Laplace transform of the function cos t. Here transform of the function cos t is s by s square plus 1. So this is equal to 1 plus s into e raised to minus pi s by 4 divided by s square plus 1. Here are some exercise questions based on unit step function. Try all this and upload your answers to Google Classroom.